Good evening. This is the Guyana Learning Channel's news in capsule for Thursday, August 19, 2021. Here's a look at the top stories we will be covering. Over 151 million in SBB grants disbursed for 2021. Guyana Suriname eye further drilling from oil majors, and Linden MABURA corridor open to traffic. In the world of sports, PSG yet to decide on Messi's debut. Regionally, Bahamas to hold early general elections, and internationally, Toyota to cut global production by 40%. With the news in detail, I am Janelle Singh. Hundreds of persons are benefiting from the Small Business Bureau's SBB Small Business Development Fund. Through the 2021 budget, $250 million was allocated to the fund to finance small businesses through grants and loans. Chief Executive Officer of the Bureau, Vanessa Thompson, said to date more than half of the monies budgeted has been dispersed to develop small businesses countrywide. The small business grant goes up to $500,000, while the limit on COVID-19 grant is $250,000. The disbursement of grants is a commitment by the government to provide more incentives for small businesses and young entrepreneurs, including microcredit facilities. The creation of 50,000 jobs is another commitment the government is determined to accomplish. What better way to propel the commitment than by providing persons with the avenues to become their own bosses, while at the same time provide employment for others? Thompson said the Bureau will be hosting awareness sessions so that more persons can take advantage of avenues available through the government to become entrepreneurs. This will be done via the hosting of one-stop shop outreaches, similar to the one recently undertaken in Region 2, where over 100 persons have applied for grants. The next event will be hosted in Region 7. The SBB will also be working to assist its clients through market linkage and analysis to access opportunities that are available locally, regionally, and internationally. Guyana and Suriname expect continued exploratory drilling over the next 2 years by oil majors in their joint offshore basin after a string of recent discoveries, government officials and corporate executives said at a conference on Wednesday. The neighboring South American countries, along with Brazil, attracted the most attendees to the session at the Offshore Technology Conference in Houston this week, outshining discussions of the U.S. and Mexican sides of the Gulf of Mexico. In Guyana, where a group led by ExxonMobil Corp has discovered more than 9 billion barrels of oil and gas, an executive from Spain's Repsol SA said the company planned to drill offshore next year, despite 2 previous dry wells. That piece was extracted from the Department of Public Information. The Ministry of Public Works is happy to report that the Linden to MABURA corridor is once again open to light and heavy traffic. On Friday, February 13, 2021, exceptionally heavy rains overwhelmed several of the low-level culverts at the location, eventually leading to a 30-foot section of the roadway being washed away. Cofferdams have since been built to facilitate the reinstallation of the 5 culverts in accordance with the scope of emergency works and will soon allow for the uninterrupted flow of water. The contractor MMC has indicated that commuters are now able to utilize the bypass and the previously washed out section of the roadway. While traffic has resumed, the contractor has indicated a final completion date of Saturday, August 21, 2021. The ministry wishes to thank all road users for their continued patience and cooperation. This piece was extracted and modified from the Department of Public Information. And now in the world of sports. Paris Saint-Germain have yet to decide if Lionel Messi will make his much-anticipated debut in Friday's Ligue 1 game at Brest. The 6-time Ballon d'Or winner, 34, joined PSG on a free transfer last week after leaving Barcelona because of their financial difficulties. He has yet to play a game since winning the Copa America with Argentina, but is in full training with PSG. This was extracted and modified from BBC Sport. And now for news in the region. The election bell has been rung in the Bahamas as Governor General Cornelius Smith has dissolved the House of Assembly. Commissioner of Police Paul Roll, acting in his capacity as a Provost Marshal, read the proclamation in front of the country's Parliament building on Thursday morning. No date for the election has been given, but a letter leaked to social media showed the election date will be September 16. The proclamation said Parliament sitting will resume on or before October 6. Prime Minister Dr. Hubert Minnis, who has become increasingly unpopular since his landslide victory in 2017, had previously said that he will not hold an early elections. This piece was extracted from Loop News Caribbean. And now for international news. Toyota is to slash worldwide vehicle production by 40% in September because of the global microchip shortage. The world's biggest car maker had planned to make almost 900,000 cars next month, but has now reduced that to 540,000 vehicles. Volkswagen, the world's second biggest car producer, has warned it may also be forced to cut out further. The COVID-19 pandemic boosted demand for appliances that use chips, such as phones, TVs, and game consoles. Toyota's other rivals, including General Motors, Ford, Nissan, BMW, and Renault, have already scaled back production in the face of the global chip shortage. This piece was extracted and modified from BBC News. With that, we've reached the end of today's broadcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to join us again tomorrow right here on the Guyana Learning Channel for more educational news and updates. On behalf of the technical team, thanks for watching, and remember to protect yourselves and the people you love. Stay safe, Guyana.